Hello dear student, I am Rishikesh Labde working as an assistant professor at Shrimati Vimlaben Khimji Tejokaya, SVKT College, Devali Camp, Nasik. I welcome you all in this online LMS lecture series. In today's lecture, we are going to learn about rearrangement reaction. This topic includes in Savitribai Phule Pune University's third year Bachelor of Science Chemistry course. Recap. In last lecture, we learned about 1,2 pericyclic reaction olefin metathesis as well as the rearrangement involving intermediates such as carbocation, nitrene, oxonium ion. We also learned the mechanism of Beckmann rearrangement with its example. In today's lecture, we are going to learn about introduction, mechanism and examples of Baeyer-Villiger rearrangement, Favorsky rearrangement, Curtius rearrangement. Learning objective. From today's lecture, student will understand the mechanism of Baeyer-Villiger rearrangement, Favorsky and Curtius rearrangement. They can be able to write the mechanism of the following reactions. They also understand how this rearrangement works in organic synthesis. Baeyer-Villiger rearrangement. This reaction was discovered in 1899 by A. V. Baeyer and Victor Villiger. Treatment of ketones with a peroxy acid gives ester or lactone from aromatic ketone. It is also called as Baeyer-Villiger oxidation. As the oxidation takes place, the ketone is converted into ester. Here are some general reactions of Baeyer-Villiger rearrangement. In first, the ketone on reaction with peracid gives us corresponding ester, and second, the cyclic ketone converted into lactone. Anti-periplanar orientation of migrating group and leaving group favors the migration. Common peracid used in this reaction are perbenzoic acid, peracetic acid, metachloroperbenzoic acid, also known as MCPBA, peroxy trifluoroacetic acid, etc. Under reaction condition, aldehyde also get oxidized to carboxylic acid. Here, the para nitro derivative of aldehyde on reaction with peracid converted into its corresponding carboxylic acid. This is the reaction mechanism of Baeyer-Villiger rearrangement. In the first step, addition of peroxy acid to a carbonyl group takes place. In second step, migration of migrating group and the loss of carboxylic acid takes place simultaneously. This is one of the reaction, acetone on reaction with peracid. The peracid oxygen, which is nucleophilic in nature, attacks the electrophilic electron deficient carbon of carbonyl group. The intermediate is stabilized by migration of methyl group, and the product is ester and side product is carboxylic acid. Migratory aptitude. The migratory aptitude decreases in order of tertiary alkyl, cyclohexyl, secondary alkyl, benzyl, phenyl, primary alkyl, and at the last methyl group. The most electron rich alkyl group migrates easily. Migrating group ability of a aryl group increases if an electron donating group is present. Stereoelectronic effect. Primary stereoelectronic effect. Anti-periplanar orientation of migrating group and leaving group favors the migration. Secondary stereoelectronic effect. Anti-periplanar alignment of a lone pair of electrons on the oxygen with a migrating group. Migration of alkyl group occurs with the retention of configuration. Here is a one example. R tertiary methyl 3-phenyl 2-pentanone on reaction with peracid gives us same product with its retention, that is R1-methyl 1-phenyl propyl acetate. For mechanism, student can see the image given below. This is another example of Baeyer-Villiger rearrangement. Here, cyclohexyl methyl ketone on reaction with peracid converted into cyclohexyl acetate, and byproduct is benzoic acid. Third example is the cyclopentanone on reaction with peracid gives us lactone as a product. Here, the ring opening takes place. Here the cyclopropyl phenyl ketone on reaction with trifluoroacetic per acid gives us phenyl cyclopropane carboxylate. Here the benzyl group is migrated and gives us a final product. This is one of the example. In this 4-methoxyphenyl phenylmethanone is converted into 4-methoxyphenyl benzoate. Next reaction is Favorsky rearrangement. It is discovered by Russian chemist Favorsky. Alpha haloketones on treatment with strong base such as hydroxide alkoxide undergoes rearrangement and produce carboxylic acid or its derivatives via cyclopropanone intermediate. These are the general reaction of a Favorsky rearrangement. The Cl is a leaving group here and we get a ester or a carboxylic acid as a final product. Now let us discuss the mechanism of Favorsky rearrangement. This is the alpha haloketone. The alpha hydrogen is abstracted by the base, leaving behind a stable carbon ion which is stabilized by electron resonance effect of a carbonyl group. This attacks on the next carbon to give a cyclopropane intermediate ring which is highly strained. Thus by attack of a OR group, the ring gets opened and more stable of a from two carbocation, the more stable will be formed and we get a final product as an ester. In case of cyclic alpha haloketone, ring is contracted. This is the example. The 6-member ring is get converted into 5-member ring and the final product is carboxylic acid. In the next example, the 5-member alpha haloketone 5 converted into 4-member ester. Now let us discuss the mechanism. In the first step, abstraction of alpha proton and formation of carbon ion takes place. Then in second step, formation of cyclopropanone derivative ring is formed. Opening of an intermediate by attack of a base takes place in the third step and we will get the most stable corresponding carbon ion and then proton is transferred to stabilize this carbon ion. Here is an example of Favorsky rearrangement. The 6-member alpha haloketone converted into 5-member carboxylic acid. Here is another example of Favorsky reaction. Here Cl will be a leaving group, cyclopropene intermediate is formed which is opened by OR group and we will get a corresponding ester. The direction of a ring opening of cyclopropanone is determined by more stable carbon ion formed. In some cases, intramolecular substitution also takes place. This is one of the example of, in above reaction, displacement of chlorine group by CH3 group takes place. In some cases, intramolecular substitution takes place. Ketone which does not have an alpha hydrogen atom undergoes benzylic acid rearrangement and product obtained is similar to Favorsky rearrangement. This reaction is known as quasi-Favorsky rearrangement. These two are the examples of a quasi-Favorsky rearrangement with the final product of a ester. Now next is Curtius rearrangement. Thermal conversion of an acylazide to an isocyanate via nitrine intermediate is a basic pathway for a Curtius rearrangement. Reaction of isocyanate with a nucleophile such as water, amine and alcohols give primary amine, carbamate or urea derivative respectively. Here we can see acylazide on heating with a loss of nitro into gas gives us isocyanate intermediate. This isocyanate intermediate on reaction with the alcohol gives us carbamate as a final product. The isocyanate on other hand further reaction with the water gives us amine, and in third case on reaction with the amide gives us urea derivative. Curtius rearrangement. This reaction involves the thermal conversion of acylazide to a isocyanate via nitrine intermediate. Reaction of isocyanate with nucleophiles such as water, amine and alcohol gives primary amine, carbamate or urea derivative. Here acyl azide on heating with a loss of N2 gas converted into isocyanate. This isocyanate on treatment with alcohol gives us carbamate, on treatment with water we get amine as a final product, and on treatment with the amine we will get urea derivatives. Mechanism: acyl azide on heating with a loss of N2 converted into isocyanate, which is rearranged, and we will get final product amine with a evolution of CO2 gas. Here the benzoic acid on treatment with SOCl2 we will get corresponding acyl chloride. This on reaction with NaNa3 we will get azide, and this on heating with a loss of N2 converted into isocyanate. This isocyanate intermediate on treatment with water we will get a corresponding amine, and CO2 is evolved. Carboxylic acid to ester. Here the carboxylic acid is converted into tertiary butyl ester. This reaction mechanism is given in the image given below. Another example of Curtius rearrangement. Student assignment. Student have to explain the mechanism of Baeyer-Villiger rearrangement. Second question is explain Quasi-Favorsky reaction. Third is how aniline is prepared from benzoic acid by using Curtius rearrangement. Student have to write the mechanism for this synthesis. Summary: in today's lecture we learned about Baeyer-Villiger rearrangement, catalyst used, ring contraction, Favorsky rearrangement, its type Quasi-Favorsky rearrangement. Later we discussed mechanism of Curtius rearrangement and with some examples